Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, and let me know that you are here and working out with me. If you are doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. It's probably catch the replays if you go over there, check out the playlist button. The workouts are all categorized by month, so we are in the February 2026 playlist, and all of my live workouts are in there. There are Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Tuesday, and it'll have the date, which is 2/17/26, my oldest son's birthday. So we have another birthday in our house today. Happy birthday to Austin. All right, so I think that is it. I'm back. My youngest son that I was out visiting in Virginia after he got injured after being hit in a lacrosse game is doing well. He's back on the mend, working out with his team and hoping to play again soon. So things are going well on that front. I was glad that I could be with him. And my trip to the Bahamas was amazing. So it got cut short by one day due to me flying out to Virginia, but that's exactly how I would do it all over again. So the Bahamas was fun. We had a great time with friends, and seeing Isaac was a lot. I don't know if fun is the right word, but it was where my heart needed to be. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. We're going to start by stretching it up overhead all the way through the fingertips. And let's take it over to the side. And we'll take it down to the ground. Let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and we're going to take it side to side. Going to the right, left arm comes out, going to the left, right arm comes out, back stays straight. And let's bring it on up, arms up, and just take the torso side to side, warming up the core here. Looks like I might be working out alone today. I actually did good when we were in the Bahamas. I know I didn't do live workouts, the gym was busy. But I did work out every day there, so on my normal Monday through Friday days. So it felt good to stay in shape while I was vacationing. Hands just above the knees. We're going to bend the knees, arch the back slightly, head at neutral, then straighten the legs, round the back, chins, chest. And a couple days I was able, I think I put some little pictures or whatever whatever, but they had balconies on each side of the gym. You were on the 6th floor, so I did my workouts out on that balcony, looking at the ocean. It was so pretty and the weather was nice. I might have to do some outdoor workouts here as we get into springtime. Go ahead and round the back, roll it on up. We're going to pull one arm across the body. And release. Take the other arm across the body. And pull one elbow back. Watch that low back. Don't let it arch out. Really tuck the rear and squeeze the abs. Keeping the back or the spine long and straight. And let's take it to the other side. And take the arms out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head. And to the other side. And we're going to take both hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press those hands down toward the ground, opening up the space between the shoulders and the ears, and take the ear to one shoulder. And back to center, and to the other side. And back to center, squeezing those shoulder blades together. We're going to take the chest forward and the arms up. And drop the hands down as far as you can go, keeping those legs straight. And take one leg back, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. And bring that foot in, step the other foot back, and sink the hips down. I did not do as much stretching when I was on vacation, so this feels good today. And furthest, hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up, totally lost my balance. And down, hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. And we're going to bring that back foot in, roll it up. We're going to take it onto the wall. One foot forward, one foot back. Back leg is straight, back heel is on the ground. Press that back heel into the ground. most of the weight on the back heel. Feeling the stretch just below the knee in the upper part of the calf. And then bending the back knee, putting the weight to the toe, keeping the heel on the ground, taking the stretch into the lower part of the calf. And we're going to switch sides. And bend that back knee, weight to the toe. One hand on the wall, one arm up in the air. We're going to cross that outside leg over and take the arm toward the wall. And release, taking it to the other side, one arm up. Stretching it up toward the ceiling and taking the arm toward the wall. And release. Very good. And with that, we are going to get started with some exercises. Let's start with some chops today. Got one weight. We're going to take that weight right up overhead, arms on either side of the ears. Our body is turned about 45 degrees from center. We're going to chop that weight right down to our opposite hip and then right back up. Arms right by the ears as you come up. Last one, and we're going to take it right to the other side. Ready, and chop. Last one. Taking it into some weighted scales. Hands are right in front here. We're going to take the chest forward, the leg will come up, and then standing it up, trying not even to put that foot down if you can. If you need a balance check, set it down on the floor, but otherwise keep it floating. Last one before we go to the other side. Little balance issue. I'm not sure if you can hear the rain. We have a couple skylights in this room, and this rain is actually nice. But you may hear the pitter-patter. All right, we're gonna go into some discus. So I have my weight in one hand. Knees can be slightly bent. I'm facing straight forward on this one, and I'm gonna bring my hand right up, or my arm right up by my ear, turning my body about 45 degrees. One, taking it to the other side. Last one, and we're going to go into a weighted squat. I'm going to grab a little heavier weight over here. We're going to push the butt back and just sit down, stand it up. Push the rear back, sit, and stand. As you stand up, bring the hips forward just a little bit, squeezing the abs as you stand up. Last one, and we're going to go into the beginning with that chop. Here we go. Ready? And chop. To the other side. Chop. Last one, and going into the weighted scales. Last one, to the other side. Ready? Taking it down and up. Last one, moving into the discus. Ready? And up. Last one, to the other side. Last one, and weighted squats are next. Ready? Pushing the butt back. Sit down, straight back, stand it up. Very good. And moving into our last set in our first round. Starting with the chops. Ready? And chop. And taking it to the other side. Very good. And we're going to go ahead and move it into the weighted scales. Here we go. Ready? And down and up. Last one to the other side, and down and up. Very good. Going into the discus. Ready? And up. Last one, and to the other side. Last one, and taking it into a weighted squat. And sitting it back. Oh, there's Sheridan and JJ. Just seeing you guys. Good morning. Last one, very good. And just like that, round one is in the books. High five, high five. Let's get right into our second round. I may regret this, but we're gonna start with some mountain climbers. You can either walk the knees toward the elbows or hop it up. Whatever way, if you get tired, hold this plank position, belly button Think of the belly button press going into the backbone. You don't want to sag and you don't want your butt up in the air. Here we go. Last one. Oh, tired. All right. Moving into a skull crusher. I'm going to use 2 weights today. Some days I use 1 weight. Some days I use 2. But I'm going to go with 2 today. I'm going to lay back on the mat. Knees are bent. Feet are flat on the ground. Arms are right up over my chest, and I'm treating these 2 weights kind of like a barbell. So they're going to stay together the whole time as I take the weights right back behind my forehead, leave the elbows high, and then just press it right up over the chest again. Last one. Go ahead and put those weights down. 1 heel on the ground, 1 foot up in the air. Press through that heel, squeeze the rear as you lift up and down. 1-legged bridges. Last one. Taking it to the other side. Last one. And we're going to finish up with a weighted sit-up. I'm going to give you a couple. If you don't want to do the weighted sit-up, you can do just a crunch, bringing the chest up a little bit, chin to chest, squeeze the abs, and then back down. You can do a sit-up where you come all the way up and down, or you can do, if you're coming up and down, you want to try to roll on your spine up and roll on your spine down. You don't want to try to just launch yourself forward, okay? It's kind of a slow roll and a roll. So, or you can do like what I'm gonna do. I have a weight right up over my chest. I'm gonna sit it up, same thing, roll up, roll it back, and you can even take those arms back a little bit more as you come down. So, arms going back to the ground. So whatever way you're gonna do it, are you ready? Here we go. Last one before we go right back in to the mountain climbers. Here we go. Ready? Let's do it. 3, 2, last 1. Oh, that's hard after those sit-ups. All right. Going right back in to the skull crushers. Feet are flat on the ground, knees are bent, arms right up over the chest, keep those elbows high, weights go right back behind the forehead. Last 1, very good, and we're going into those one-legged bridges. One leg up in the air, press through the heels, squeeze the rear and up. Last 1, to the other side. Last 1, and moving into those weighted sit-ups or a variation of the weighted sit-up. We come up and roll it down. Very good. And just like that, we are on our last strength exercise of the day. Starting with the mountain climbers. One more set. We can do anything for one set. Last 1. Oh my gosh. I said I might regret those. I don't regret it. I'm glad I did it. Those got me today. All 3 sets. All right. Moving into the skull crusher. Here we go. Ready? Arms go back. Elbows stay high. Last 1. Very good. One heel on the ground, one leg up in the air, bridge it up. Push through that heel, squeeze the rear as you come up. Last 1, taking it to the other side. one. Grabbing that weight. Here we go. Last set of these sit-ups. Last one. Let's stretch. All right, we made it through that. I'm gonna put these weights back, and I'm glad you're getting inspired to be fit. Thanks for joining us. All right, so let's take it into the ground. We're gonna start the strength or the stretch portion of this workout. So this is going to be awesome because I missed last Thursday because I was flying, and so I only did one stretch workout while I was gone, and even then I just didn't have all the stuff that I do at home, so it's a little bit harder to do. All right, hands behind the head, pulling chin to chest. At the same time, let the head rest in your hands. I mean, I had all the equipment to do these exercises because you don't need equipment. But like I didn't have my foam roller, my back roller. First world problems. All right, release. And then bring the chin to one side. And release, and then right back up, bringing the chin to the other side. And release. And we're gonna put those arms out to the side. My left leg is straight, my right leg is bent, taking the right bent knee to the inside of the body, keeping the right shoulder on the ground. I'm going to use my left hand just to put gentle pressure on that knee. If the shoulder comes up, you got to move the knee back toward the midline. And release, taking it right to the other side. Feet flat on the ground, crossing one leg over the other, using that bottom leg to pull the top leg toward your chest, and then put the hand on the outside of the top knee and pull that top knee toward your opposite shoulder. So you're pulling the whole leg in and then pulling the knee to the opposite shoulder. Now put the hand that's on the outside of the knee on the inside of the knee and press that knee out, but continue to use the bottom leg to pull that whole top leg toward your chest. And release. And taking it right to the other side, same thing. Use the bottom leg to pull the top leg toward the chest. And pull that knee, top knee in toward your opposite shoulder. And press that knee out. Continue to pull the whole leg in. And release. I love stretching. Okay, hands behind the back, Fingertips pointed out, feet flat on the ground. Pull those shoulder blades together, bridge it up, look back. And release. We're going to take the knees side to side, Z-sit. Good, and taking it onto the belly and pulling one heel toward the rear. And the other side. Backs of the hands are the fingertips are facing back toward the knees. Make sure the tops of the feet are flat on the ground. And we're just rocking back and forth before we turn one hand, palm up. Try to get the whole back of the hand flat on the ground, arms straight, and then move that palm up hand into different directions. Not much weight on it. Just trying to stretch the forearm and that wrist. So you want to move your hand in all different directions before switching. Not much weight on that, but try to get the whole back of the hand flat on the ground, and then turn the fingertips, point the fingertips in all different directions. Stretching the wrist and the forearm. And we're going to sit back on the backs of our legs. I'm going to use a bolster or my foam roller to help me sit a little more comfortably. Arms are stretched out in front. And taking one arm under the other, ear toward the ground. And to the other side. We're going to go up on the toes and then up into down dog. Okay, try to put those heels on the ground, head right in between your arms. One leg goes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking under that armpit. And then you take the other leg up, bend the leg, looking under that armpit, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. And back into the quadruped position, bringing one leg up. Top of the back foot is flat on the ground. Arms come up and back. Just tuck the hip under, tuck the rear, push that hip forward. Not really arching the back too much. Just trying to push the hip forward, stretching that hip flexor. release. Taking it to the other side. Back foot, top of the foot is flat on the ground, arms come up. Back, tuck the hip, press the hip forward, or tuck the rear, press the hip forward. And release. Sitting on the rear. Feet come in front into butterfly, using our elbows. Press the knees down toward the ground. Sitting pretty tall here. Breathe. Release elbows from the knees. Take the chest forward, chin toward the toes. Back is straight. Go into straddle stretch. Take one arm across the body, shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And to the other side. Center. And take the chest toward the thigh, fingertips or hands down by the heel, point the toe, straight back. And to the other side. And down the center, straight back. And bring one leg in to bend. Try to press that bent knee down toward the ground as you take the chest toward the thigh, straight back. And to the other side. Go ahead and crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. Sitting nice and tall. And take it to the other side. Let's go ahead and stand it up. Whew. You guys feeling good? We're going to stretch up tall, forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And bend the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. And blow it out. And that is going to do it for our strength and stretch workout on a Tuesday. It is always hard coming back from a vacation, so I appreciate you guys for being on here today. That first workout back is always difficult, but it's always a good one to get under your belt, and I'm glad it was strength and stretch today. That was nice for me. So I see Norma hopped on, and Rima, I think it says Rima, if that's right. So thank you guys for hopping on. Sheridan and JJ, it's always good to see you guys. So thanks for hopping on here live with me today. I have a quote for you today. It says, it's kind of in small print, so I'm going to see if I can read it. I am a person of great power, and I realize that my thoughts lead to outcomes. I am choosing the best feeling thought in this. I am choosing the best feeling thought in this and every moment. So I like that. That's a good one. I am a person of great power, and I realize my thoughts lead to outcomes. I think that in itself is really powerful. All right, you guys, I hope you have a good day. I'm planning to be back here tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness. I hope to see you. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.